Sebastian Coe in his own words. Record Breakers, BBC One, 23rd of December, 1981.
At what point did you realise that you were going to be world class?
Oh, I don't know that you ever really think in terms of that. My main aim was always to improve from one year to the next, and not to worry too much about the races that you were entering. As long as at the end of each year you reach the targets that you'd set at the beginning of the year, yeah. And only the athlete and the coach that you work with knows really what those targets should be.
Yeah. And at this time now, do you have to keep yourself super fit all the time?
Yes, not race fit, but at this time of the year I'm doing what I call all the bread and butter work. It's all the background stuff, the distance work, the gymnasium work, yeah. That allows me to go out and do the fast stuff on the track in the summer.
If you hadn't been an outstanding athlete, is there anything else that you would like to have been good at?
I'd have probably been a very bad tennis player.
Yes?
I'd play a lot of tennis when I'm not training. Sometimes I play tennis at during the season as a form of relaxation, but very badly.
Yes. And what about the games at school? Did you just run at school?
No, I played football for quite a few years at the same time. I mean, I'd often play for a school team in the morning and run a cross-country race in the afternoon. The two went together for quite a time until I had to decide that it was becoming a little bit risky to go on playing, and that I pursued my athletics a little more seriously.
You have become a spokesman on behalf of the athletes now. Is this a major step forward?
Well, I was asked to speak on behalf of the athletes, by the athletes and sportsmen at the Olympic Congress earlier in the year. And yes, I think it is. It's a nice step forward for us that we can at least be involved. The people that are performing and are actually directly involved in the sport can be involved in some of the decisions and some of the choices that have to be made in the administration of the sport.
And what about the Olympics in 1984, Los Angeles?
Well, it's a long way off, but I'm planning to leave the distances that I'm running at the moment, which is basically the 800 metres and the 1500, and to move up to the 5000, which should be a challenge.
Yeah. Which is your real favourite race at the moment, distance?
My favourite distance is still very much the 800 metres, although I'll probably be running fewer and fewer of those as time goes on.
And what about a race that sticks in your memory?
Oh, I think it has to be the Olympic final, the 1500 metres.
Yes.
Both the 1500 metres and the 800 metres, but for totally different reasons.
BBC Radio Archive Interview, 2nd of January 1984.
I wasn't able to get the consistency of training in, which is very debilitating psychologically and physically, because there's nothing worse than going into races knowing that large areas of preparation have not been done. And that was probably the most frustrating and worrying part of the whole season last year.
But you had that glandular condition before. Do you think it was the same thing resurfacing?
It's very difficult to know. The doctors that I've been working with up in Leicester, who have been absolutely tremendous, are not. And that's one thing that remains a little bit of a mystery. Certainly, the symptoms were very, very similar, and the certainly finishing speed deserted me back at the end of 1982. 1982.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?